Hello and welcome to this pre-season report ahead of the start of the 2022 Formula 1 World Championship. The team's been in situ for 2 weeks here in Bahrain for winter testing, giving their new machines their first laps. So without further ado, let's have a look at each team's been faring ahead of the opening round, as well as their new driver lineups for the year. First up, McLaren. The Woking-based team were the first to break cover and get out on the track for winter testing. The Orange Challengers kept on young talent Lando Norris for his fourth campaign, as well as shockingly signing Antonio Giovinazzi. Eyebrows are raised at the signing of the Italian, who had a poor season at Alfa Romeo last year, but McLaren have put their faith in him and will be hoping he can help their push to finish in the top 3 of the Constructors' Championship for the third year in succession. Aston Martin's return to the grid in 2021 was hyped for success, but aside from a podium in Baku, the team failed to live up to the lofty heights. For 2022, they keep on 4-time world champion Sebastian Vettel as well as podium finisher Lance Stroll, but still look to be in that same place as they were last year, battling the likes of Alpine and ALPHATAURI for those last points in the order. Speaking of ALPHATAURI, they were involved in a lot of controversy last month as footage was leaked of Malachi Wilson testing for the team at Imola. The rumours finally drew to a close at the start of February, however, as the Brit was confirmed to sign for Red Bull's sister team on a 2-year deal alongside race winner Pierre Gasly. The Italians look very strong in testing, largely thanks to the new Ferrari engines in the back of the car, regularly setting times in the top 10 as each day went by, and with the right upgrades could well be challenging the likes of McLaren and Ferrari in the constructor standings later on in the season. So with Malachi gone, HAAS needed a replacement, and they've looked to Helmut Marko's rejects and found their answer. Yuki Tsunoda has signed for the Americans and will drive alongside Mick Schumacher in 2022. Both had respectable rookie campaigns last season given their machinery, but will now have to put their heads down and be faster this year, as Gene Haas has already stated the team's intention to avoid a repeat of 2021, in which they scored no points and finished bottom of the pile in the Constructors. Next up, Williams, who enjoyed a breakthrough year last season with points finishes aplenty and a podium finish for George Russell in Belgium. The Brit stays on with the Grove-based outfit, with Nicholas Latifi also re-signing for the new season. The pair claimed 8th in the Constructors' Championship last year and will be looking to make that next step as they attempt to close up to teams such as Aston Martin and Alpine. Moving on now to the world champions Mercedes, who cemented their status as record championship winners, winning their 8th consecutive title on the trot in 2021. For this reason, no one was surprised when the lineup of reigning world champion Lewis Hamilton and race winner Valtteri Bottas was announced for a 6th season. However, the Brackley team has struggled to keep up with their rivals from last year, as Red Bull come back stronger for round 2, meaning that this could be the year that Mercedes thwarted, but only time will tell. Ferrari spent last year beginning their resurgence from their woeful 2020 season, and they improved, with the signing of Carlos Sainz replacing the outgoing Sebastian Vettel helping the team to 4th in the Constructors, 36 points behind McLaren. They keep on last year's lineup and this year appear stronger than they were in 2021, so this could be the turning point in the Prancing Horses' quest to return to the top. Alfa Romeo had a poor year in 2021 with only 7 points to their names, however this year they look to try and turn things around and have had a real shake-up in personnel. Replacing the retiring Kimi Raikkonen as multiple race winner Daniel Ricciardo, and replacing the outgoing Antonio Giovinazzi is reigning Formula 2 champion Guan Yu Zhou, who completed an unbelievable comeback to finish ahead of Oscar Piastri in the final standings. The pair have run well in testing and will be looking to break into the points a bit more this season as they strive to get the iconic Italian brand close to the front again. Moving things back to the front end of the grid, it's Red Bull who have topped the timesheets once again in testing. The decision for Honda to leave last year forced the team's hand as they chose to design their own in-house engine, and it's paid off. Max Verstappen was on top over the returning Sergio Perez, and the pair looked to once again challenge Mercedes for both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships, with Christian Horner stating they weren't going down this time without a fight. And finally Alpine, the French brand took over from Renault at the end of 2020 and the project has already seen results, with the race victory already to their names from Hungary. Fernando Alonso is yet to full time in his career, he stays on for 2022, and their race winner Esteban Ocon also stays put too. The pair look to be in for a rough ride this year as they've fallen far behind their rivals and will be looking to put things right with upgrades over the course of the year. And that wraps up this special report ahead of the 2022 Formula 1 World Championship. We hope you'll join us in 2 weeks' time when we get underway in Bahrain once again for the Bahrain Grand Prix.